Hi guys, and today we're going to talk about Canva AI. As you can see, AI is changing the way we design. A few years ago, designing a user interface meant starting from scratch, building everything step by step, and design tools like Figma, Sketch, Adobe XD. But now, just one prompt and boom, AI give you a full layout in second. So this past week, I was testing out a bunch of AI tools, especially app builder like Lovable, Bold, V0. And today I'm going to try the new hype, Canvas AI. So everybody's talking about it right now. And that's funny because last week the buzz was about ChatGPT 4.0. So it's crazy how AI is moving fast. So Canva just launched a lot of cool feature and I'm very impressed by how everything is in one place. And the goal of this video is to give you my honest opinion about the new feature of Canva. Can Canva AI can replace Lovable or Bold? So let's find out. If you have not heard of this tool before, Canva is a super easy to use online design platform. It lets you create all kind of visual like social media posts, presentation, poster, video, logo, documentation, and more without needing any advanced design skill. It uses a same drag and drop interface so you can choose template, photo, text, and icon, then put everything together just the way you like. Canva AI is a smart assistant built into the Canva platform that helps you design, generate image, write document, and even code, all from a simple prompt. It might feel like deja vu because it's bringing together the best part of tools like Midjourney, Ideogram, ChatGPT, Visual, and Lovable, etc., all in one place. So yeah, Canva is slowly taking over the game and giving a little shade to its competitor. Right now, Canva is still a work in process when it's come to UI design. There are not UI template yet, and to be honest, most UI UX designers have never used Canvas to build full product design. But things are changing, so Canva is starting to explore app design and even code feature. It's not perfect yet, but it's going to be a really interesting direction. This is the landing page we're going to build together. I will be posting the prompt on my blog on Design Code so you can follow along and recreate it step by step if you want. Before we get started, I recommend downloading the desktop app because I'm going to working with it. But if you prefer, you can still always stay on the browser. To be honest, I never really used Canva before. When you open the app, it's already feel confusing. It's like opening a messy closet. There is too much to look at and you don't know where to start. It was also not very useful for my work since I focus more on user interface design. But with the new update, Canva is clearly leveling up. It's now reaching a wider audience. To access Canva code, click on the size menu. You will see Canva AI, or you can go through the home page. You will also find Canva AI there. My main focus is really on Canva code. I will make another video later for the other feature, but I just want to see if it's worth keeping my subscription because to be honest, subscribing to all these tools get expensive at the end of the month. I always start designing in Figma, but it's pretty cool to design directly in a AI builder because you save time on prototyping. So the first prompt is going to create the arrow section. So I try to be the more detailed as possible. Okay, so the color is too monochrome. So let's add some accent color such as a blue gradient color. And also let's add some card. Okay, that's great, but I prefer to have a inner shadow instead of drop shadow. And also, I'm not a big fan of the two lines, so let's remove them. Okay, this looks so much better and cleaner. So now I want to add a section with more information about my product. So I'm going to use a bento style, which is very popular. Hmm. The card and the two section don't look similar. So consistency in design is very important. So we need to fix that. So I will go with the bento card style. Or if you prefer, you can choose any style that you want. All right. So when we change the card style below the arrow section, the icon was removed and replaced with a label text. So we will fix that later. So for now, I want to add a pricing section with a segment control to switch between annual and monthly plan. And I want three card, basic, creator, and pro each with a short description. And the last section is going to be the footer. So I want to have four columns. The first column is going to be a short description of the website. And for the other column is going to be about exploring, support. And the fourth column is going to be about the new letter sign up section. All right. So I want the background to be completely black everywhere. So I did not record that part, so I went too fast. But I did ask for the background to be set to black. And also to fix the icon and the card for the section. I also asked to add a testimonial section, but it did not work. So I lost the other section and there's no button to restore the previous section and to continue working on it. And when I tried it the first time, I noticed the same thing happened when I tried to add too many sections. But don't worry, you did not lose your old version. You can always select the version you want and publish it. But you won't be able to continue building from the version that you like. I will show you the limitation and things that need improvement on Canva later. So I will share the link of this landing page with you and the description below the video. The first thing I'm going to do is the one prompt challenge using the 3 AI app builder. So let's start with Canva. I asked it to generate a full landing page for a digital marketplace using a futuristic style, dark mode, and neon color. The page should include arrow section, feature product, how it's worked, testimonial, pricing, and a footer. And Canva took a bit longer to generate it around 6 minutes. Let's test Lovable. I'm not really a fan of the arrow section visual, but the rest look fine. Of course, we could improve it by adding more prompt, but the goal here is to see which tool do the best job with just one prompt. The time to generate this landing page is 3 minutes. Next, let's test bold. Again, not loving the arrow section visual. The glow effect is a little bit strong. The rest is okay. But oops, the button and the pricing section is scrubbed. So which one did it best? Well, in my opinion, none of them are perfect. That's totally normal. You almost never get exactly what you want with just one prompt. But if I have to pick one based on the result, Canva is the only one that really follow the futuristic theme. It even used a font that fit that style. The layout is clean, but the contrast between the car and the background could be better. The logo are not great, but with a extra prompt, I think it could be very usable. Now, Lovable surprised me. It actually the tool that I use the most, but this time it did match the futuristic style at all. I don't like the overall look, but the structure is solid. Again, with extra prompt, I'm sure it could be nicer. As for Bowl, I was also a bit surprised. I expect something a bit better. It's the only one with some mistake. The glow is too strong. Some element are cropped. I know it can do better with more prompt because I tested before. And so for this first round, I have to say that Canva AI win. Now let's talk about the limitation and thing to improve on Canva if I want to keep using this tool. So earlier, we designed directly on Canva without needing a design tool like Figma, and we got a nice result. We could ever go a bit further, but usually UI UX designers still use design tool like Figma. So I have a design here, but I don't want to create a prototype on Figma and I want to bring it to life, but I'm not good at coding. So can I import it into Canva? I will try to describe it as much as I can. So unfortunately, I cannot upload an image for the AI to copy. It's not like the other AI tool that I can describe and add image so AI will try to reproduce. So I hope that they will add that option soon. So it's for sure that without an image as a reference, it's going to be hard to get the same design that I have on Figma. And the next thing I test was whether there's some kind of plugin that let you turn your Figma design into code directly. And the answer is no, not yet. And we're going to add another section. So I'm going to ask to add some card right below the key state section. And I will precise that I want for card and minimalist icon and short description. I want it to be evenly spaced and use a clean and monochrome style. Okay, so I like the cards. They look clean and minimalist. I will improve the icon and the button a bit, but at the beginning, it's normal for things to look simple. You're basically building the structure first. Like designing a wireframe in Figma, but here you just describe it instead. So once we have the full structure ready, we can focus more on improving the visual interaction and animation. So I'm very excited to see what it can do. So here I'm asking to add a bento card. Daisy is a small fig to make and that's it. However, I never asked for the card to be in color, but it's okay. We can fix it later. I like going section by section so I can better describe what I want. Now I would like to ask it to add a testimonial section and a prices section so my landing page will be complete. Well, you see, I don't know why, but every time I ask for a testimonial, I lose everything, which forced me to either go back to the previous version or start a new chat. It's Funny because during the one prompt challenge, it was able to generate a full landing page. But I guess that's all because I did give too much detail. I just let each section be up to its imagination. So, for example, in Lovable, I can easily restore a previous version if I don't like the result. So, yeah, I'm gonna note that point and the feedback. So this feature is really important when testing things out. So there's no undo button, so I try asking the AI to keep version 4 and also add new section, but it not work. So I end up repeating the same process and still I could not go back to version 4. So I'm honestly a bit discouraged, but at the same time, hmm, I understand this is new, so they actually need people like us to test things out and give feedback. So I invite you guys to try it out if you want Canvas to improve over time. I also checked if there were any Figma to Canva plugin, but there is not one yet. If anyone wants to create, it's time. And also, I try another plugin, Figma to code, and try to paste it into the chat, but I cannot do that either because there is a character limit. Now let's go back to the chat where we create together. Take the version that it's complete and click on use and a design. From there, you can create design like presentation using the available tool. So it's very simple to use, drag and drop. So you can also preview your design. Honestly, all of the tests I have tried, this one is my favorite. And once you're happy with it, you can save it, share, you can save it as a template to help others, share it with your friend, and publish if you want. So, voila! Hello, so I'm back after 1 week to give you a full feedback about Canvas AI. So now I have a better opinion about this tool and I can tell you if it's Canva AI worth the hype or it is Canva is better than Lovable and Bold. And my response to it is if Canva AI keep improving over time, it's a yes. But right now, they have some key element that I cannot stay with Canvas. So I tried a one prompt challenge using the three tool that I mentioned. And honestly, I was surprised with Lovable and Bold in a bad way. I was expecting more about them. But for me to keep using Canvas, I need some important improvements, such as allow user to attachment for, by example, code or image. This is very important for me because honestly, I don't like when AI build my design for me. I prefer my skill for design. And second, please, the button to restore the previous action because right now, I cannot just go to the previous version, which is very annoying for me. So yeah, for me to keep using Canvas, I need a restore button. Absolutely. And the third improvement will be having a Figma to Canvas plugin to allow designer to turn the Figma design and bring them effortlessly and easily in Canvas. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that you like and enjoy. So give me some comment about what do you think about Canva AI. Bye.